Good morning. Hello, hello. I am getting my craft stuff ready so that we can explore this week's grab and go from the Sweetwater County Library. Just gonna wait for some people to join us. Let's see. I am going to open up my bubbles. Good morning out there. Because today we are going to read books about bubbles and do a finger play about bubbles and read some excellent books. I think I said that already. But let's start with a little bit of art. So the grab and go bag this week for the Sweetwater County Library in Green River is bubble art craft kits. And inside is everything you need to make some art. So you can come in. We are open today and Thursday, but because of the 4th of July, we are closed on Friday. But we will give these out until we run out, so even next week. And let's make some art. So I have some bubbles, and these are all pre-dyed. And I dip my straw inside, and I'm gonna blow a bubble. Whoa! And you can see there was a lot of bubble on there, so it's dripping. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do another one. This is a door hanger. This can go on your bedroom door handle, and you can use markers or crayons or pins at home to also decorate this. All right, let's try another pink bubble. I'm going to try a really big one this time. Whoa. Look at that. Can you see all those splatters? This craft can make a little bit of a mess. So we have a sticker on the outside that says maybe you should do this outside. All right. So that is how you make bubble art. You just dip a straw in and blow a bubble. And you can see I've got green and blue and pink bubbles on my door hanger. But so cool. You can use a pen or a pencil, and when your bubbles are dry, you can draw little lines and turn your bubbles into different things. This one is a frog, and this pink bubble is an ice cream cone, which is so cool. And also inside our craft kit is all the supplies you need to make a mobile. So we have fish and starfish and whales, and you can blow bubbles all over them and make them bright and colorful and then hang them up. And there's even string inside. And there's some greeting cards. So when I open this up, it says, I hope your summer is bursting with fun, like a bubble. All right, let me put the lid back on my bubbles so I don't spill them and make a mess all over. And let's read a good bubble book. This is called Bubble Bubble, and it's by Mercer Mayer, and he wrote the words and made the pictures. Bubble, bubble. Oh, and look at, he's stuck inside a bubble. That would be a big bubble. One day, there we go. One day, I was walking. I bumped into a bubble. Pop! It wasn't just one bubble, but lots of bubbles. And they weren't just any kind of bubbles, they were magic bubbles. Magic bubble maker. And it cost 25 cents. So I bought a magic bubble maker and said goodbye. If you had magic bubbles, what would you make? I started blowing bubbles. magic bubbles. Do you see what he made? It's a kangaroo. Everywhere! See what you can find in all of these magic bubbles. I see a car and a banana. That's a lot of things. Then suddenly something strange happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I thought I had to do something quick. The snake's gonna get him. So I blew another bubble. Can you guess what this bubble is? What would scare a big snake? And that took care of that. It's a cat, a magic bubble cat. At least I thought so. Oh no, it's coming back for him. But I knew what to do. I blew some more bubbles, and that took care of that. It's a big elephant. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I wasn't worried one small bit. What kind of bubble can he blow to scare an elephant? I just blew another bubble. See? Can you see? It's a tiny mouse. And that took care of that. I popped all of the bubbles one by one. Blowing bubbles made me tired, so I went home. Anyway, everyone knows there's no such thing as magic bubbles. Uh-oh, did he pop every bubble? There's still some magic bubbles out there. That is a fun book. Welcome everyone that's joining us today. So I have here a white fish because I haven't used my bubbles to make bubble art on it yet. But I'm going to, and I'm going to make it bright and colorful. And we are going to do a finger play. And we're going to make one fish with our finger. And then it's going to go swimming in the water. So we're going to put our hands together. We're going to swim through the water. And then we're going to make some bubbles. We're going to go bubble, 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 bubble. And clap your hands really loud. Pop. Ready? One red fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. One red fish swimming in the water. Bubble, 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 pop. And that's fun because you can do more fish and different colors. What is your favorite color? Can you make a fish with your favorite color? I bet you can. I have another book about bubbles, and this one's called Big Bad Bubble. And look at the cover. What do you see here? This is a monster, but does he look happy? No, he's making kind of a scared face. If I make that face, if I put my hands on my cheeks and I open my mouth real big and I go, ah, oh, I look scared. He's scared of that bubble. Are you scared of bubbles? I hope not. Big Bad Bubble. And this book is by Adam Rubin, and the pictures are by Daniel Samari. And I'm going to turn my camera a little bit. There we go. Big Bad Bubble. It's a little girl. And she goes, pop. You may not know this, but when a bubble pops, it doesn't just disappear. It reappears in La La Land where the monsters live. For some reason, all the big scary monsters are terrified of Bubbles. Herbert, what's the matter? Foofle, why are you running away? Wumpus, stop crying. Tell Wumpus to stop crying. Turns out it's all Mogo's fault. When he was little, a chewing gum bubble attacked his face. Pop! Since then, all he can talk about is how dangerous bubbles are. Bubbles are sneaky. You never hear them coming. When there's one bubble, there's many bubbles. They travel in packs. Summer is the worst time for bubbles. That's when they go into a feeding frenzy. Don't listen to Mogo. He has no idea what he's talking about. Sneaky bubbles. Travel in packs. Feeding frenzy. I would be scared if Bubbles had teeth like that. I'll admit, it's a bit surprising when a bubble suddenly appears out of nowhere, but that's part of the deal living in La La Land. On the plus side, donuts grow on trees, and the rent is cheap. It says for rent, $26 per month. Look at this big house. Hey, look, here comes a bubble now. You're Bert. Stop running around in circles. You have giant bangs. Flooful, climb down from that tree. Look at your claws. You have pointy claws. Wumpus, get out from under those covers. You're much too big for that bed anyhow. Bubbles kill thousands of monsters every year. No, they don't. Oh, yeah, prove it. Look, here's a bubble. It's just a thin layer of soap and water wrapped around a ball of air. It's soft and delicate. It couldn't hurt a fly. You could pop it with your little finger. See? Gerbert, use your fangs. Floofle, use your claws. Wumpus, don't be scared. It's just a tiny, teeny. Oh, wait, that's kind of a big one. He's a goner. Quiet, Mogo. Go on, Wumpus. You can do it. Tell Wumpus he can do it. Kaboom! See, Mogo doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no reason to be afraid. Enjoy your bubblegum, Yerbert. Have fun popping your bubble wrap, Fruval. Oh boy, that's a big bath full of bubbles. Wumpus, tell Wumpus to save some water for the fishes. Splash. Fine, maybe bubbles aren't so dangerous after all. Butterflies, on the other hand. The truth about butterflies by Mogo Pogo. Ah, it's a scary butterfly. All right, before I read our last book, I want to show you what next week's grab and go bag is. We are going to have a penguin adventure. I have a green bag and a pink bag and a blue bag and I even have purple. And they look like this. They're all a little bit different, a book bag. And inside our penguin adventure bags are, let's see, a winter paddle ball. This one has a polar bear on it. And let's see what else I pull out. Some cool minty gum. And see, what does that look like? A snowman. This snowman has slime inside of it. And inside are some I Spy coloring pages and some little winter bubbles, more bubbles, and very last, some magic snow. And it has a little shovel. And when you add water, it turns into snow, which is super cool. And right here, Arctic Circle has generously donated ice cream coupons to the library. And if you check out a book and put it in your penguin bag, you get free ice cream. Isn't that nice of them? It is going to be so much fun to give away some penguin adventure bags. And now let's read one last book. This one isn't about bubbles. This is about paint because we're making art with our bubble packs this week. And it's called I Ain't Gonna Paint No More. And it's by Karen Beaumont and illustrated by David Catrow. Oh, and it's got some crazy colors inside. I ain't gonna paint no more. And this is kind of a guessing book. Here's some rhymes in this book. Let's see if we can figure them out together. One day my mama caught me painting pictures on the floor and the ceiling and the walls and the curtains and the door. I heard my mama holler like I never did before. Ya ain't gonna paint no more. There he is in the bathtub, looking grumpy. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But what's he getting? Paint. That's what I say. But there ain't no way that I ain't gonna paint no more. Uh-oh. So I take some red and I paint my... this is the rhyming word. Can you think of a body part that rhymes with red? Head. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Oh, what the heck? Gonna paint my neck. Ooh, it's very colorful. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I just can't rest till I paint my chest. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Yes, there ain't no harm if I paint my arm. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I just can't stand not to paint my hand. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Then I see some black, so I paint my back. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Like an Easter egg, gonna paint my leg. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I can't complete till I paint my feet. Whoa. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I'm such a nut, gonna paint my what? Y'all don't faint, 'cause there ain't no paints. So I ain't gonna paint no more, and he's back in the bathtub. Did you guess all of the rhymes in today's book? I hope you did. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for story time today. I had lots and lots of fun, and I hope that you are enjoying our summer reading program on Beanstack and all of the fun grab and go kits you can get at the White Mountain Library and Rock Springs Library and in the Sweetwater County Library in Green River. And I will see you guys next Monday for toddler time. Have a very happy 4th of July, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.